pray. Lord, I thank you for Lieutenant Colonel Natalie's exceptional leadership here, her care for these soldiers and civilians, and for gifting her with great wisdom. We have thoroughly enjoyed her, Kevin, and Killian as part of the Vanguard family, and I pray that you would bless her time studying at the War College. And thank you for sending us Lieutenant Colonel Larner, Jama, and their family, as Lieutenant Colonel Larner takes over leading this superb organization. I pray you'll help him to know where to focus his attention the most, and please grant him and this battalion favor in the years to come. It's in your holy name that I pray. Amen.
Friends and family of the Vanguard and the Praetorians, thank you for watching as we farewell Lieutenant Colonel Nadine Nally and Lieutenant Colonel Mike Arner. Over the years, the 781st has welcomed many leaders. It is the oldest battalion in the brigade, and as cyberspace operations have evolved, so has Vanguard. From its beginnings as Bravo 742nd to the Computer Network Operations Task Force, from the 744th to the 781st, the battalion has always lived up to its name, Vanguard. Vanguard has proven itself time and time again to be America's pioneers in cyberspace. Their drive to innovate and accomplish our nation's most difficult missions has resulted in well-deserved reputation for competence and excellence. This reputation has only grown under the leadership of Nadine Nally. Since taking command, she has purposefully and relentlessly led Vanguard forward. She built a culture of care and commitment, ensuring she was always present, available, and relevant. She focused on building the team, unifying a diverse group of soldiers and civilians spread across 19 work centers. She empowered her company commanders and team leaders to work together to build readiness while remaining engaged against national-level priorities, achieving balance between building, sustaining, and executing. Her efforts allowed the 7 Vanguard teams and the Cyber Solutions Detachment to lead the way for the Cyber National Mission Force and Army Cyber Command. Her organization displayed an operationally focused command culture that consistently delivered success against demanding and high-profile missions. When challenged to lead a joint and interagency task force, Nadine transformed it into the most operationally active element of the Cyber National Mission Force and executed over 150 operations against malicious cyberspace actors. Nadine, across all efforts and missions, your support to the Cyber National Mission Force was the hallmark of your command. You fully dedicated yourself to supporting the commander's requirements, regardless of how challenging or difficult the task. You managed your soldiers, the mission, and sustainment requirements flawlessly. Well done. As you move on to greater things, rest assured that the spirit that you imbued on the Vanguard will remain and serve its next commander well. To Kevin, thank you for your tireless support to Nadine. As someone well familiar with the stresses of leading in the military, you understood the importance of supporting Nadine. You did that for her, and we are all thankful for your contributions. To Killian, hopefully next year will afford you more time with your mother. She loves you dearly, and there's nothing she wouldn't do to ensure your happiness. To Nadine, best of luck in your studies. You will be missed, but you will remain part of the 780th and the Vanguard family wherever you go. Thank you again for your service to the Praetorians. As we farewell one leader, we welcome another. Mike Arner has been with the brigade for years and is well known for his exceptional leadership and ability to execute a vision. Mike's reputation precedes him, and he will continue to build a Vanguard reputation. To Mike's family, welcome to the Vanguard team. I know he would have not embarked on this endeavor without your support, and I'll ensure he continues to maintain the work-life balance that has made him so successful thus far, as both a leader and a husband. Finally, to the soldiers and civilians of Vanguard, thank you for your service. Please continue to drive purposefully down the path of excellence. Continue to bring pride to the Vanguard name, and never forget that we are everywhere and always in the fight.
Friends and family of the Vanguard Battalion, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us today, albeit virtually. Colonel Lennox, thank you for those kind words and for hosting today's ceremony. Not in my wildest dreams could I have imagined that I would be saying farewell to the Vanguard family inside an air-conditioned office looking at a camera versus standing on the parade field nearly out of breath because we have just completed the inspection of the troops of the 600 soldiers standing tall and proud. I figure if the NFL and the MLB could pull off a virtual draft, then I could do the same. It's been a challenging time since we shifted from COVID status yellow and then orange back in March. We've had to deal with disruption while getting after our stated no-fail missions, all the while maintaining social distancing. Little did I know that Monday morning formation on 16 March, 4 months ago, would be the last time I would stand with the Vanguard family collectively, stating my usual, "We got this," to all the soldiers and civilians that I encountered along the way. As I was preparing these remarks, I kept returning to a quote by Ellen Terry. "Those who can imagine anything can create the impossible." 2 years ago, the battalion looked quite differently. We hadn't fully realized an organic capability to build our own cyber tools at the speed of need without outsourcing to expensive and less capable vendors. Today, we have the Cyber Solutions Development Detachment. We hadn't transformed a cyber company into a relevant expeditionary force that would deliver cyber effects in support of national priorities, providing unique capabilities against 3 adversaries. This same company would then execute 5 real-world expeditionary operations in support of 5 combatant commands. We also had it in the history of the Vanguard family, brought home the INSCOM NCO of the Year through the Best Warrior competition or the Unit Ministry Team of the Year. Way to go, team. 2 years ago, we were an operational battalion. A year into this command, I was given the opportunity to operationalize the battalion as a task force commander. Today, we are completely operationalized and an integrated task force aligned to one of the Cyber National Mission Force's nation-state adversaries, an elite team of teams who just last week blazed through barriers executing a first-ever cyber effects operation for the task force. It turns out all I needed to do was ask for it. Us, this battalion, championed this mission from start to finish. This mission and many others like it would never have happened. Then there was COVID-19. I have been so gratified to see the best in every one of you and how you've dealt with this pandemic. We stuck together, we shifted mission command TTPs, and we persevered. As a result, we imposed costs and made progress when others could not, when other organizations were utterly paralyzed by the response. Through my many V6 SINS notes, I urged you to communicate, to be observant, to value the team, to inspire, and to deal with disruption during this COVID-19 pandemic. It is because of your agility and your ability to adapt that this unit has not skipped a beat. There is something special about men and women willing to give everything in support of a common cause. Our mission unifies us. It allows our brotherhood to transcend race, gender, religion, and those things in our society that seek to divide us. Over the past 2 years, I have had the opportunity to serve with some extraordinary individuals. Let's start with my company commanders. And the 10+ company changes of command that I've conducted, there was one constant thing, a reminder that our most precious resource is our soldiers and our civilians. If you take care of them, they will take care of you. I've been blessed to have the absolute best cohort of company commanders. All the personalities blended together is what makes us a great organization. The soldiers and civilians were lucky to have you lead them. To the civilian workforce, it is because of your devotion to the mission that we've been able to fully realize this success. You are the continuity to our force. To my core team, the 781st Command Group and the Task Force 1 leadership, thank you for entertaining me through weekly high-lows and for helping me fully realize my vision through weekly strategy sessions. To the staff, especially Mr. Coleman and Mr. Cruz, I'm sure you'll miss me running through deer paths shouting, "Vanguard time!" on Thursday afternoons. It's truly been an honor to come to work each and every day and serve all of you. General Colin Powell once said that you should worry when soldiers stop coming to you. My door has always been open and many of you have used it. It was gratifying to know that you trusted me and you knew that I would deal with each issue appropriately. To our families in the battalion, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for all of your sacrifice, your love, and your support. You all have made immeasurable contributions to our success, and never should this success overshadow the important roles that you've each played in our lives. Throughout my career, I've been fortunate to work for some incredible leaders who've guided me along the way. Major General Fast, thank you for your continued mentorship, 17 years removed from being your aide-de-camp back in Iraq. Mr. Baker, thank you for your leadership, your mentorship, and for being a sounding board as I navigated different problem sets throughout the last few years. Honorable Murphy, thank you for continuing to be a fan of the Nally family and for your mentorship and your advice. Mike Garner, as I've asked over the last couple weeks during our transition, are you excited? The Vanguard family is lucky to have you. Congratulations to you and your family, and the best of luck to you in this exciting adventure. As many of you know, I'm headed to the Eisenhower School in Washington, D.C. to complete the Senior Service College. The next year will give me an opportunity to spend more time with my family, my why. Kevin and Killian, thank you for your patience as we navigated through this chapter. Thank you for your support, your love, all the drop-offs, pickups, the dinners, and the wine you always had waiting. You are my biggest cheerleader, and this is what has enabled me to get through each and every day. A bottle of Glendalough awaits you at home. Today I have an abundance of gratitude for each and every one of you. Thank you all for celebrating this milestone today. God bless the 781st, and God bless America. Vanguard 6 signing off the net.
Good morning, and thank you for taking the time to watch today's ceremony. Colonel Lennox, thank you for the kind introduction and welcoming my family and me to the team. Nadine, thank you for all that you've done to welcome my wife and I. This is the second time that I followed you in a job, and I know that I'm inheriting a great unit. I also know that I will have large shoes to fill. It is impossible to thank everyone who has made this opportunity possible, but I would like to recognize two groups. First, I'm grateful to all those who have given of themselves to make me a better person, both personally and professionally. Second, I must thank several individuals. Mom and Dad, thank you for your example, love, and support. Thanks for all that you have done for the girls, Jayma and me. Jayma, thank you for your love and friendship. You have been by my side and a constant source of support and encouragement. You've made me a better person, and it's been an amazing journey together. It doesn't seem like that long ago that we were packing up our car and headed to Fort Benning, Georgia for the basic course. We've had many moves, life events, and adventures since then, and I'm grateful to have you as my wife to enjoy this journey together. I look forward to this chapter and beyond with you. I love you. For my girls, Macy, Ava, and Livy, thank you for your love and friendship. I am blessed to have each of you in my life, and am so proud of each of you and who you are becoming. In closing, I'm humbled and grateful for this opportunity to serve the 781st team. I've spent the last 6.5 years in the brigade, and have had the opportunity to serve with many of you over the years. For those I know, I look forward to serving with you again. For those I don't know yet, I look forward to getting to know you and serving with you. I'm excited to join the Vanguard team when others cannot.